Good morning, children. In our last session, we have discussed about plant hormones, and today we are going to start with human endocrine glands. You know very well what is meant by endocrine glands and exocrine glands. Glands, generally, glands means what? Secrete something. Glands means what? Secrete something. So, endocrine glands and exocrine glands are the two types of glands present in our body. Endocrine glands which secrete hormones, exocrine glands which secrete enzymes, and endocrine glands which secrete hormones which are essential to regulate the body functions of our body. There are various types of endocrine glands which are present in various locations of our body, but they don't have any duct to carry their secretion to the target organs. Endocrine glands are present in head, neck, thorax region, abdominal region also. It all present in various parts of our body, but they don't have any duct to carry their secretion. Hence, it is called as what? Ductless glands. Okay. So, pituitary pineal glands are the glands which are located in the head. Thyroid, parathyroid are the glands located in the neck region. Thymus located in thorax, and pancreas in the abdomen. Adrenal on the top of the kidney. Testis in male, ovary in the female, or the various endocrine glands which are present in our body, children. This is an outline of this system. Each gland secreted different hormones, and each one have a different functions in our body. So hormones are very essential to do the functions of our body. Okay. Let's enter into the text, children. Endocrine glands in animals possess a versatile communication system to coordinate biological functions. Exocrine glands and endocrine glands are the two kinds of glands found in animals. Endocrine glands are found in different regions of the body of animals as well as human beings. These glands are called ductless glands. Why I said? Because they don't have any duct to carry their secretion. And then how it carry their secretion to the target organ? The hormones secreted by the respective endocrine glands enter into the bloodstream, and the bloodstream carry the hormones to the respective organs or the target organs. Okay. So their secretions are called hormones, which are produced in minute quantities. The secretions diffuse into the bloodstream and are carried to the distant part of the body. They act on specific organs which are referred as target organs. Okay. The branch of biology which deals with the study of endocrine glands and its physiology is known as endocrinology. Thomas Addison is known as a father of endocrinology. English physiologist W.M. Bayliss and E.H. Starling introduced the term hormone in 1909. They first discovered the hormone secretin. Please underline it. The hormone which have discovered very first was secretin. Okay. So what is endocrinology? Who is the father of endocrinology? Who introduced the term hormone first, and which hormone is discovered first? So these are the various questions you will get from this do you know concept. Next, exocrine glands have a specific duct to carry their secretion. Example for exocrine glands are salivary glands, mammary glands, sweat glands. Endocrine glands present in human and other vertebrates are pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, pancreas, adrenal. Adrenal consists of two regions, outer adrenal cortex and inner adrenal medulla region. Gonads, that is testis and ovary in female, are called as gonads. And thymus gland, this is present in the chest region. Behind the heart is present. Okay. Let's see with pituitary gland. As I said, pituitary gland is present in the head region near to the hypothalamus. Okay. The pituitary gland or hypophysis, otherwise called as hypophysis, its shape is P-shaped compact mass of cells located at the base of the midbrain attached to the hypothalamus by a pituitary stalk. The stalk is called infundibulum. Infundibulum. Okay. So actually the shape of the pituitary gland is P-shaped and it's located at the base of the midbrain and it is attached to the hypothalamus. Actually pituitary is attached to the hypothalamus by a stalk called infundibulum or pituitary stalk. The pituitary gland is anatomically composed of two lobes and perform different functions. What are the two lobes which are divided anatomically in pituitary gland is, or they are the interior lobe, that is adenohypophysis, and the posterior lobe called neurohypophysis. There are two regions, anterior and posterior region. Anterior region of pituitary adenohypophysis, posterior region of pituitary is called neurohypophysis. The intermediate lobe is non-existent in humans. Okay. So actually there is a lobe which is present in between these two regions, but these regions are non-existent in humans. Okay. That means it does not exist in the human. The pituitary gland forms the major endocrine glands in most vertebrates. It regulates and controls other endocrine glands and so is called as the master gland. You will get one question. Which gland is called as master gland of our body? Why? So you will have a question like this. Pituitary gland is called as master gland of our body because it regulates and controls other endocrine glands. So it is called as master gland. That's the answer. Hormones secreted by the anterior lobe, that is adenohypophysis of the pituitary gland. The anterior pituitary is composed of different types of cells and secrete hormones which stimulate the production of hormones by other endocrine glands. The hormones secreted by anterior pituitary are. So what, as of this paragraph, what they are trying to convey the message to us is, actually pituitary gland consists of variety of cells. Each variety of cells secrete a different hormones. Okay. So it secrete many hormones. So pituitary secrete many hormones. The hormones are growth hormones, thyroid stimulating hormone, adrenocorticotrophic hormone, gonadotrophic hormone which comprises the follicle stimulating hormones, and luteinizing hormone. Please bracket it. What are the hormones called as gonadotrophin hormones? Only two hormones, FSH and LH. That means follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone together called as gonadotrophic hormone, and prolactin. These are the various hormones secreted by pituitary gland. List the hormones secreted by anterior pituitary gland. So for that you will get as 4-mark question because you have many hormones listed here. So you will get as a 4-mark question. Please bracket it. Let's see about growth hormone first. Growth hormone, GH, its simple form is GH, promotes the development and enlargement of all tissues of the body. It stimulates the growth of muscles, cartilage and long bones. So it controls the cell metabolism. Since it controls the cell metabolism and the energy production is regulated and the growth of muscle, cartilage and long bones have observed. The improper secretion of this hormone leads to the following conditions. So if the hormone secretion is decreased or increased, and the condition is called what? Improper secretion. So let's see dwarfism. It is caused by decreased secretion of growth hormone in children. The characteristic features are stunted growth, delayed skeletal formation and mental disability. So these are the symptoms of dwarfism. So dwarfism is a disorder caused due to decreased secretion of growth hormone in children. The characteristic features are stunted growth, delayed skeletal formation, mental disability. Next one is gigantism. Over secretion of growth hormone leads to gigantism in children. It is characterized by overgrowth of all body tissues and organs. Individuals attain abnormal increase in height. Okay. So here gigantism, it is a disorder caused due to the over secretion of or excess secretion or increased secretions of pituitary gland or growth hormone. So its symptoms are gigantism in children. What is gigantism? So overgrowth of all body tissues and organs, and it leads to abnormal increase in heights. Then next one is acromegaly. Excess secretion of growth hormone in adult may lead to abnormal enlargement of head, face, hands and feet. So this is what excess secretion of growth hormone in adult. Next one is thyroid stimulating hormone, TSH. Thyroid stimulating hormone. Already we have seen children, pituitary is called master gland because it control other endocrine gland, isn't it, or what? Yes. So the same way, thyroid stimulating hormone which are secreted by pituitary gland. The hormone which are secreted by pituitary gland, it regulates thyroid gland, is called what? Thyroid stimulating hormone. So the hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone secreted by pituitary, which control the growth of thyroid gland, coordinates its activities and hormone secretion. So it is called as what? Thyroid stimulating hormone. And same way adrenocorticotropic hormone. That means this hormone control the adrenal cortex of adrenal gland. Okay. That's what it is called, what? Adrenocorticotropic hormone. Adrenocorticotropic hormone stimulate the adrenal cortex of the adrenal gland for the production of its hormones. It also influences protein synthesis in the adrenal cortex. Next one is gonadotrophic hormone. Gonadotrophic hormone which regulate the testes and ovary of the body. Gonadotrophic hormone are follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone essential for the normal development of gonads. Next one is follicle, first one is in this among the gonadotrophic hormone, first we will see the follicle stimulating hormone. The word itself we can understood that the hormone which stimulate and maintain the growth of follicles, Graafian follicles are called what? Follicle stimulating hormones. In male, it stimulates the germinal epithelium of testis for the formation of sperm. At the same time, in female, this follicle stimulating hormone initiate the growth of ovarian follicles and its development in the ovary. So it performs the function both in male and female. In male, it stimulates the germinal epithelium of testis to formation of sperm. In female, it initiates the growth of ovarian follicle and its development in ovary. Next one is luteinizing hormone. In male, it promotes the Leydig cells of the testis to secrete male sex hormone testosterone. In female, it causes ovulation, that is rupture of mature Graafian follicle responsible for the development of corpus luteum, production of female sex hormones, estrogen and progesterone. So, okay, luteinizing hormone, this is also one of the gonadotrophic hormone. This luteinizing hormone promote the Leydig cells of the testis to secrete a male sex hormone testosterone. At the same way, in female, the same hormone causes ovulation. You know very well what is meant by ovulation. Release of ovum from Graafian follicle by its rupturing is called ovulation, or rupture of Graafian follicle and release ovum is called ovulation. This is caused due to this hormone, luteinizing hormone. So when after the ovum is released, the Graafian follicle become an empty temporary endocrine glands, and this temporary endocrine glands secrete female sex hormone estrogen and progesterone. And next one is prolactin. PRL, its short form. It is a lactogenic hormone. This hormones initiate a development of mammary gland during pregnancy and stimulate the production of milk after childbirth. Okay, so these are the various hormones secreted by the anterior pituitary glands and its action in various regions of our body. Hormone secreted by the posterior lobe of pituitary. The hormones secreted by the posterior pituitary are vasopressin or antidiuretic hormone and oxytocin. Vasopressin or antidiuretic hormone in kidney tubules, it increases reabsorption of water. It reduces loss of water through urine and hence the name antidiuretic hormone. So in kidney tubules it increases vasopressin means what or antidiuretic hormone. In kidney tubules it increases reabsorption of water. You know very well children, already I taught the excretory system of human. In that the nephron consists of uriniferous tubules. These uriniferous tubules reabsorb the water from the tubular secretion, glomerular filtration, isn't it? This reabsorption of water affected by a hormone called antidiuretic hormone secreted by posterior pituitary. If this hormone reduces or decreases in its secretion, the reabsorption of water will be affected. Okay, and also it controls the contraction of blood vessel, hence it is called vasopressin. Okay, in kidney tubules it increases reabsorption of water. It reduces loss of water through urine and hence the name antidiuretic hormone. Then next one is deficiency of ADH reduces the reabsorption of water, as already said. And what is the result? Causes an increase in urine output. So when kidney tubules fail to reabsorb the water, what will be the result? The excess water are passed through the urinary tubules, collecting duct and ureter and fill the urinary bladder and pass through the urethra. This what happen. So what will this what usually happen, but this is what excess urine passage will be taken place in this case, because the water reabsorption in the tubules are getting reduced, and this conditions is called what? Diabetes, and excretion of excess urine is the condition called polyuria. Next one is oxytocin. It helps in the contraction of smooth muscles of uterus at the time of childbirth and milk ejection from the mammary gland after childbirth. Okay, oxytocin, it is another hormone secreted by neurohypophysis, and its function is contraction of smooth muscles of uterus during childbirth, and another function is milk ejection from the mammary gland after childbirth. There are two functions for oxytocin. One is contraction of smooth muscle of uterus during childbirth. Another one is ejection of milk from the mammary gland after childbirth. These are the two functions of oxytocin. Next one is thyroid gland. So far we have discussed about only pituitary gland. Pituitary gland secrete totally 8 hormones, and each of its activity also we have seen. Now we are going to enter another gland which are located in the neck region called thyroid gland. The thyroid gland is composed of two distinct lobes lying one on either side of the trachea. The two lobes are connected by means of narrowed band of tissues known as isthmus. This gland is composed of glandular follicles and lined by cuboidal epithelium. The follicles are filled with colloidal material called thyroglobulin. Okay, about its structure, thyroid gland, which are made up of two lobes, each one present on either side of trachea, and the two lobes are connected in between by a tissue called what? Isthmus. And this gland is composed of glandular follicles lined by cuboidal epithelium. The follicles are filled with colloidal material called thyroglobulin. An amino acid tyrosine and iodine are involved in the formation of thyroid hormone. The hormones secreted by the thyroid glands are triiodothyronine, tetraiodothyronine or thyroxine are the hormones secreted by thyroid gland. Functions of thyroid glands. The functions of thyroid hormones are production of energy by maintaining the basal metabolic rate and helps to maintaining normal body temperature. Actually children, when the basal metabolic rate are properly taken place in our body to produce energy. This energy will maintain the normal, this energy produce the heat, this heat maintain the normal body temperature and influence the activity of central nervous system, controls growth of the body and bone formation, essential for normal physical, mental and personality development, and it is also known as personality hormone, regulates cell metabolism. So these are the various functions of the hormone thyroxine, and the functions of hormone thyroxine you will get as a 4 mark question. In total, explain the structure and functions of hormone secretion and functions of thyroxine hormone as a 7 mark question with a diagram. Okay children. Next one is various disorders caused by thyroxine hormone, that is called what? Thyroid dysfunction. This I will discuss in my next class children. And today's homework is explain the structure, hormone secretion and functions of thyroid gland as 7 mark question, and list the various hormones secreted by anterior and posterior pituitary gland. These are the two questions you will get as a homework children, and complete it and send it to me, and I will get you in my next session. Bye.